Yo, what's going on everybody? In this video, I'm gonna be telling you exactly what I would do if I had to land my next 5 clients on ASAP mode. Now, this is some stuff that I have actually been utilizing myself. I've been utilizing this for a while, and I've actually done this. I did this exact technique about 3 or 4 days ago to actually sign, I think, 2 or 3 clients. So I know this works really well when you have a full pipeline of guys that you haven't really contacted in a minute. So you guys kind of like these videos? I'm gonna be giving you guys straight game, straight value. It's gonna absolutely change your business. And if you enjoy it, let me know so I can make more of these. But in the meantime, let's get straight into it. So this is the first thing I would do if I had to actually sign 5 clients within the span of the next week or so. Now, the reason why I would pick this model above everything else is because I seriously think that this is the smartest and the most effective way to actually land clients. So it kind of goes something like this. You have a pipeline. Now, you might not have the leads' phone numbers or their emails or their Instagrams or whatever, but let's assume that you have the leads' phone numbers. Now, we're targeting phone numbers first because this is gonna be the most predictable, and actually, they're probably the warmest leads. So it's the most predictably efficient that you actually sign these leads. I apologize, it's so dark. It's like 5 or 6 right now. But I like to record these videos in the morning because I get kind of outside to myself and such. So all that I'm saying here is that if you have a prospect's phone number, the level of trust, if it's a good phone number, is significantly higher than if you have their Instagram, because it's obviously more information, it's closer, it's just more in-depth information. So if you have their phone numbers, go immediately for their phone numbers. All you're going to do is simply say, hey, look, I know you opted in for XYZ a while ago, or you say, hey, it's Patrick, or hey, it's blank. I know you opted in for XYZ a while ago. Wanted to let you know, we're running a quick offer helping XYZ do desired outcome. If this interests you, or if you're still looking to grow your business, or if you're still looking to do XYZ, reply the word yes, so I can shoot you over some more info. We never want to selfishly pitch to a call. Like, I made the mistake of, I'm only shooting this out here right now because it's like, I made the mistake of doing this. Like, I accidentally would always pitch to a call, and I actually have done this recently as well. You never want to just pitch selfishly to a call. And the reason for that being is because you don't give any value and you're just asking. And so prospects feel like they're pressured to hop on calls with you, then they just pretty much disregard whatever else you have to say because it's like, oh, all he wants is just my money. And so it's very easy for prospects to sense commission breath. So go for the phone numbers first because they're typically the warmest leads. The second thing I would go for is emails. If you have people's emails, shoot them over private emails, like private emails from your Gmail. Not a bulk email, not a mass email, a private email. And so what I figured out with this is that I did this with CMRR like 4 or 5 days ago. And I know you might not be thinking like, oh, email, nobody reads their email, man. If they get a personalized message from you talking about something that they opted in for a one-time offer or anything else like that, they'll be much more enticed to actually click the reply button. So like, if people are doing that and people actually see your message, then they're gonna be much more likely to respond. And the reason for that being is because if somebody has opted in for yourself in the past, they're somewhere inside your funnel. Now, they could be at the very top of your funnel, so they're not really problem aware, not really solution aware, or they could be at the middle of their funnel, so they're really they're more nurtured, they're getting problem aware, they're getting really solution aware, or they could be towards the bottom of their funnel. So they're super problem aware, they're solution aware that your product or service is gonna help them, then they want to pull the trigger, and they're at the very bottom of the funnel, obviously, because they're ready to buy. So you never know. And so I think I sent out like 100 emails for guys in my pipeline, and it was only about like 6 responded, but that's totally fine. That's just kind of how it goes. You just gotta take that. Like, that's fine. You just wanna do mass, as much volume as possible, as much as you can possibly do, because you will surprise yourself with the results, I guarantee you. So with that being said, guys, that's kind of the first 2 things that I would do. Now, if you have a larger social media platform, or if you actually have leverage on Instagram, unlike I do, one thing that I found that is super helpful to do is actually post on your story about like, hey, look, this is what I'm doing on XYZ. Hold up, let me see this guy's coming down. Yeah, post on your Instagram story. Say, hey, look, I'm running this offer for 24 hours. Or hey, look, I'm opening up 3 slots into XYZ. Reply back to this story like W or something like that. So that is obviously gonna get a lot of people enticed. The biggest thing here is that you have to look at your business like a giant pipe. Like there's gonna be so many people that are interested in your product or service, but they might not know all of what it actually entails, and they might not be fully sold. And so you kind of have to play this job, especially if you're, kind of starting off and you're still kind of new to the space. You really have to play the job of just catering to everybody's needs. Like if somebody has a custom offer that they have, or if somebody has a custom problem, make them a custom offer. I see so many guys that are starting off in the space that are like, yeah, this prospect was interested here in XYZ. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, why don't you close them? They're like, oh, because I don't offer that. I'm like, bro, you got to offer everything. From the beginning, you got to be as custom as possible, because it's not going to be all black and white. And right now you probably have an offer prototype, which means that you don't have like an offer that you've served hundreds of clients with, so it's not really sustainable and it's not really consistent. You don't know it. So make a custom offer, make something that will actually help these people out, or sign this client. If you have to make an offer that's out of the blue and very custom, I do it all the time just to sign a client, because guess what? It's giving me more experience. It's not adding an extra workload to me. It's just a different type of skills and different set of skills I have to tap into. So instead of being scared to sign clients who have custom offers, or scared to sign clients who might have a little bit of a different need or different desire, just go head on with it. Like, what is the possibly worst thing that can actually happen? The worst thing that can happen is you don't fulfill. Okay, cool. Then you just work for them for free. That's it. Because when you're starting off, all you have is time. And I wish somebody told me that. I wish somebody told me, like, just work for free if it all fails. And then you're like, oh, okay. So I think like we used to get scared. I get scared. I used to get scared all the time. I hear from my clients in CMR on the group calls. They're like, hey, I want to sign this client, but it's XYZ and I'm not really familiar with that. And I'm like, well, get familiar with it. And then put your head in the water and then go. Like just do it. Just try it out. So that's the kind of the first few things that I would do. Now, those are the super leveraged activities. Like if you have people's contact information, and then if you have people's, obviously contact information, phone number, email, Instagram, you want to go for those, because those are the low-hanging fruit. So basically that's kind of what you really ideally want to start off with. Now, secondly, what I said is talk about what the second lowest hanging fruit, which is the Instagram stories and stuff like that. But in reality, I forgot to mention this earlier, but the strongest and the lowest hanging fruit would probably be asking your existing clients or prospects if they know somebody. This is what Hermosi talks about all the time. I'm leveraging what Hermosi says. He says, just ask somebody if this is what they want, or if they know anybody else that wants XYZ. So if your client or prospect rejects you on the offer, cool, no big deal. Say, that's really cool, man. Hey, look, do you know anybody else that would want to get more clients? Or look, man, totally understand. Do you know anybody that would want to sign 5 or 10 more clients in the next 30 days using our framework? Does any business owner come to mind? And then I always like to say, I know there's probably one. Because like most of the time people just blow you off and say, nah. But I always say like, I know there's one, because like obviously everybody knows somebody. So that's kind of how I would word it. If I had to sum my next 5 clients, that's exactly what I would do. Now, right now, what I'm really focusing on in CMR, where we help agencies and B2B business owners go from churn and burn, so $3,000 to $6,000 a month, to $20,000 a month profit using one recurring framework. I forgot to say that at the very beginning of the video. I apologize for that. I didn't even introduce myself, but I might tack this on in the front. So with that being said, that's kind of what I would do. Go for the lowest hanging fruit first. There's a few prospects in your pipeline who you've probably spoken to on the phone, haven't yet closed them, aren't too confident you can close them, but you just haven't spoken to them in a while. Maybe it was a month, maybe it was 3 or 6 months. Go ahead and just go for them. Like seriously, go ahead and literally just ask them, say, hey, look, got a new offer or an XYZ. Does this interest you at all? Let me know. I'll give you a special offer or a special price. Prospects love special prices, man. Like that's a huge thing. So that's what I recommend you guys do. With that being said, you guys let me know if you guys like these videos. You guys let me know if this was helpful. But no doubt you will be able to sign your next 5 clients utilizing this method. Like I want to see some testimonials in the comments below in a few days, because this stuff works. I do it for my offer like once every 2 weeks, once every half sales cycle or so. Like I'll literally go in every 2 weeks and like send out personalized emails to guys in my pipeline and stuff like that. So I love to do this stuff as well, because it's super good. It's very much 80-20 in your business. You just focus 80% of your effort on the small 20% of the actions, then it just brings you in a lot of cash. So with that, you can be able to, you know, collect at least like $2,000 to $5,000 for sure, and then pump that back into ad spend. So that's what I kind of do if I had to get the ball rolling all over again. I still do this as well. So hope this video helped, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.